Wow, Robert and Alan, you beat me here. I like it. From boxing to MMA, what a great championship match. And they're not even to the main card yet, so we're going to get a lot of fighting in today. I love it. Karate Combat last night was amazing. Just had an amazing undisputed heavyweight championship. Amazing enough, I think most of us are hoping there's a rematch. I know I am. And now over to UFC. What's up, Frankie Torizo? ESPN, or excuse me, YouTube hasn't even caught up to us yet. Because they're still saying. Man, what a fun fight that was, though. And I hope we get a lot of great action out of the UFC now, too. Royval versus Taira. That's a good fight. Niko Price on this card. Justin Tafa. I think some of those might have been on the prelims. But all right, already 6 in here watching. Don't forget to hit the like button again because it's a new stream. Saying no comments yet, huh? All right, here we go. We got to get a rematch. Makes sense. They can do it for the end of Riyadh season in March, right? Oh, and the main card just starting here for UFC. Like, how seamless is that? Like, it is the intro. Must be meant to be.
The flyweights will showcase at breakneck speeds. Does the Raw Dog get the deal done? Or does the kid from Japan leave no...
The Raw Dog. Hey, never thought I'd hear Raw Dog on ESPN. Oh, Abdul Razak Al Hassan. That fight was canceled against Josh Fremd. The fight that I wanted to see the most out of anything, though, leading the main card off, Daniel Rodriguez and Alex Morono. This should be a fun one. All right, already got a few donations already from boxing. Thank you, Frankie Torizo and Phil D. Roll. Thank you, iRock, for the donations last night on Karate Combat. And J Dig 1982, thank you, sir, with the $2 super chat. Says, let's effing go for the real fights now. Thank you, J Dig. All right, guys, and let's pay some bills. When we were demonetized from YouTube for a while there, hey, they lost out on some money. We lost out on some, of course, too. But not as much as they did. Thank you to our sponsor, Patreon. Patreon.com/Fights with Friends. Another way that you can donate to the Fights with Friends community. Works pretty much like premium memberships, but if YouTube demonetizes us, we keep going. What's up? Hello, PBR Street Gang in the house. And get these out of the way now. Also brought to you by DraftKings. As I mentioned earlier, deposit $5 and bet win or lose on that $5. I'm not making this up. They're going to give you $200. They're going to give me $200 just for betting $5. Best deal best affiliate on the internet. Daniel Rodriguez versus Alex Morono. Grant Dawson versus Rafa García. Chidi Njokuani versus Jared Gooden. Brad Tavares versus Yong Park. And the main event is a 5-rounder between Brandon Royval and Tatsuro Taira. There is Daniel Rodriguez warming up in the back. This is the fight I was most looking forward to. Don't disappoint me, guys. This is my guess for fight of the night. D-Rod coming into this one a -238 favorite. Alex Morono +195 underdog. I did expect Rodriguez to be the favorite on this, but never count out Alex Morono. That guy is an absolute stud. And let's do what have you done for me lately, and we'll put up the poll. Wait, and they just pulled this fight. Okay. That was just a glitch. Okay, -238. Alex Morono +195. The over-under is 2.5. Going with the over is -210. Under is +260 or +160. That means if you bet the under and this fight ends before halfway through the third round, you're going to make 1.6 times your money. Winning method, D-Rod by knockout gets you +215, +165 on the decision. Morono, you're going to get more all the way around. +275 decision, +1,000 on the knockout. And, of course, the submission. Man, neither one of these guys are submission artists, so it would be big money all around. I don't expect to see it. And let's break down what have you done for me lately here. Let's start with Alex Morono. Usually start with the underdog. 34 years old, 24-10. He's finished 13 of his fights, 7 by submission, 6 by knockout. He's 10-7 when it goes to decision. Never been submitted, but he has been knocked out 3 times. Howdy, Chef Johnson in the house. What's up, my man? And the $5 super chat from Chef Johnson. Thank you. Thank you, Chef. All right, Morono has been definitely been a bit of back and forth. He'd won 4 in a row after losing to Anthony Pettis. Go all the way back to 2021. That victory over Donald Cerrone. First round knockout. Defeated David Zawada, Mickey Gall, Matthew Schemmelsberger. Consecutively, then he gets knocked out by Santiago Ponzinibbio. And if that's the result of this fight, you would win the under bet plus 160 by 1 second. Then he submits Tim Means by guillotine choke, loses a unanimous decision to Joaquin Buckley, wins a UD against Court McGee. His last bout lost to Niko Price. Man, that was an exciting fight too. I remember that one. D-Rod, 17-5, finished 12 of his 17 wins, 8 by knockout. He's been finished twice, once by knockout, once by submission. 5-3 when it goes to the cards, and he is 37 years old. Comes into this on a 3-fight losing streak after winning 4 in a row. Defeating Mike Perry, Preston Parsons, Kevin Lee, and Elijah Ling, all back-to-back. Since then, he's been submitted by Neil Magny, knocked out by Ian Gary, and unanimous decision by Kelvin Gastelum. As I mentioned, he comes into this a little over a 2-1 favorite. So now that we got that out of the way, let's put the poll up. All right, Alex Morono making his way to the cage at the moment. Thanks again, Chef Johnson, for the super chat. That gets us up to $11 between the two streams. I will take it. Chef Johnson with the $5 donation. All right, I'm going to take the quickest restroom break of all here as Alex Morono gets in the cage. All right, first fight of the card. 9 up in the chat. Don't forget to hit that like and share button. And I got to make sure to get this on our groups on Twitter. If you guys could share this as well, I would appreciate it. Daniel Rodriguez, 8 wins by knockout, as we'd mentioned. And thank you for the love over there on Twitter for everybody that liked our knockout earlier. liked and shared the knockout in the co-main event. Thank you, Greg Brimstone, PBR Street Gang. Oh, that's the one hard thing now about, unless somebody's following you, you can't. Likes are private. Now on Twitter. That's a good thing for the most part. All right, Daniel Rodriguez, 3 years older at 37, 2 inches taller at 6'1", and he'll have a 2-inch reach advantage at 74 inches. Cheers, my man. Oh, and I'm always asking you guys to share this, but let me give you the link. Make it a little easier. Just punch this link in on whatever social media it is you have. All that someone has to do is click that link. So just copy that, paste it to wherever you share, and whoever you share with, one click, and they're in here with us. All right, out of the blue corner at plus 180, underdog out of Houston, Texas. 24 wins against 10 losses. Alex, the Great White Morono. Can we please get out of the Apex, though? I would like to see a bigger crowd. And out of the red corner, a minus 220 favorite out of Alhambra, California. 17 wins against 5 losses. 12 wins coming by way of finish, including 8 knockouts. Daniel D-Rod Rodriguez. Herb Dean, the referee for this one. Still one of the best in the business, in my opinion. I know not everyone agrees. But that is not an easy job. And here we go. D-Rod in the black shorts, Morono in the white. Low leg kick from Morono to start things off. Oh, good straight right from Alex Morono. Rodriguez lands a big right down the pipe. Oh, good exchange there. Both guys landing good shots. Good low leg kick there from Morono and a 1-2. Morono, a plus 200. Underdogs actually went up. Minus 270 favorite for D-Rod. 420 left in the first. And speaking of 420, what's everybody drinking and smoking tonight? Good left hook and a straight right there from Morono. What's up, James? Pad down to 11%. Will be forced to leave chat. Well, I switch to cell phone. Not one to submit information required to open chat ability on cell phone. Understood, James, and I appreciate you, and I appreciate your ethics. Respect. Good left hook and a right hand there from Morono, and that moves him up to just a plus 150 underdog, minus 195 favorite for Rodriguez. Good right hand to the body from Morono. And I think Daniel Rodriguez, even though he's faced tough competition lately, seems like he's on a bit of a slide. Good counter right hook there from Morono. There's the inside leg kick from D-Rod. Yes, cheers, Phil. Robert says, I'm smoking on a strain called Dynamite. Phil says, same old, same old. And Rodriguez blocks that body kick from Morono. Oh, Morono's going to throw his shoulder out, throwing overhands like that. Sipping some Bush lattes. I like it. I'll remain in chat until it's dead. All right, good man. Good left hand there from Morono. Right hook lands from Morono on the chin. The way he throws his hooks, though, I think it's like almost like an amateur. Good right hook to the body there from Morono. I mean, if it lands, it lands. But, oh, spinning back fist lands for Alex Morono, but Rodriguez catches him with a right hook at the end of that. Morono just moved to even, plus 100. D-Rod minus 130. We might have to get some virtual bets out here. Oh, good left hook in the right hand there from Morono. Push kick to the body from Alex. And Alex is winning this first round on my cards for sure. Good straight right to the body for D-Rod. There's a right hook from Morono and the straight left. Like I said, never count Morono out. I used to always count him out, and he made me pay a lot of times. Good three-punch combination from Alex. And this back to even at minus 115. Good low leg kick there from Morono. And the combination of the body. Drink a natural ice. Got my resupply. 90 beers. Nice. Pound one for me, Rob, because I still a year for a buzz, even after 30 years of sobriety. Yearn for a buzz. Really? After 30 years? Wow. Okay, will do, James. Oh, what a right hook to the body from Alex Morono. That was a beautiful shot. And Morono moving to a minus 145 favorite, now minus 195. Head kick for Morono. And Alex Morono is dominating D-Rod in this first round. D-Rod looking slow tonight. Alex easily avoiding his shots. There's a good straight left. From Alex, oh, good right hook to the body and a left hand upstairs from D-Rod. No bets on this yet. Good left hand there from Morono. I almost jumped on Morono at plus 100, but too late. Good right hook there from Morono. There's another one. Shoot, I'm going to jump on minus 195. I like Morono's jib tonight. So, virtual bets. I'm going to put, what's half of 195? I'm just going to bet 100. So if you'd been following me through these bets, you would have won 2 weeks in a row. $162, but $162, $162. And I think we were one bad decision away from making that around 500. Oh, Morono went to 145 at the end of the round. So if I was looking at a machine, I would have seen that. So I'm going to adjust that for myself. I just bet 145 to win an even 100. Good low leg kick there from D-Rod. But like I said, he just seems slow tonight. 37 is not young for fighters. Just because we see some guys, be able to beat Father Time a little longer, they're still outliers. Good left hand there from Morono and the right hand on the chin. There's a good right hook from Alex. Oh, D-Rod landed a big right hand there, though. And there's a combination from Morono. Remember, I said this was the fight I was looking forward to the most. My candidate for fight of the night. Good left hand from Morono. Nice left hand there from Alex. There's another one. The right hand behind it right on the chin. D-Rod's got that power, though. He's got that put you in the front row power. 10-9 Alex. Agreed, Robert. Good straight right there from Morono. And the right hand from Rodriguez. Oh, damn, I forgot D-Rod was fighting tonight. Yeah, his fights are always pretty exciting. And so are Alex Morono's. Good straight right and a left hook from Morono. I know for some reason he's not the most likable guy, but he's put on some performances. Good exchange of right hooks. Dude always digs down deep, but he can gas out late. Good push kick to the body from Morono and the right hook downstairs. D-Rod throwing big, but not landing. Good right hook there from Morono. I do worry about Morono a little bit in the third round when he's gotten tired in the past. Good right hook there from Morono. Upstairs and now one to the body. Good combination from Alex, and D-Rod just having a real hard time finding the target tonight. Inside leg kick for D-Rod. Oh, and there's a counter left hook. Alex got sloppy there and got tagged. Good straight right for Rodriguez. And odds back, almost back up to even. Good left hand there from Morono. D-Rod at plus 100 at the moment. Morono at minus 130. There's a good right hook from Morono. Right hook upstairs. Straight left lands. Oh, and there's a good right hook to the body from Morono. Man, it'd be tempting to throw another $130 down on Morono. They only have him at a minus 130 favorite right now. Good straight right and a left hook from Alex. Yeah, and see, there are the live odds. That's surprising to me because I think Morono is about to go ahead 2-0. Good jab and a right hook from Alex and the inside leg kick. D-Rod's starting to suck wind a little bit here. Alex has got to tighten up some of those shots a little bit, though. He's swinging wild, leaving himself open. D-Rod's putting that in the back of his mind. Good right hook there from Rodriguez. Alex has got a big cut above his left eye, so you know D-Rod's done something. Good jab and a right hook from Morono. And there's the body kick. Shoot, at minus 130, I'm going to throw another $130 down on Morono. Are you kidding me? Well, I said these are virtual bets, so don't kick me off, YouTube. So in the difference between 130 and 145, what's that? Minus 137. Oh, here comes Rodriguez, but a big combination from Morono. Straight right and a left hook at the bell from Rodriguez. But I still think Morono won the
money I saved, I thought
round.
Figure of myself.
So that's
cool, right?
275 bet at minus 137. D-Rod always had some of the best boxing in MMA, but he's a bit past his prime. I agree. 2018, Alex, says Robert. And like I said, I know Alex has been known to have tough third rounds. His cardio not always on point. Guys, I don't know why, but my OBS is glitching out on me here. I hope it can I hope it comes back, but God, I don't want to lose the stream here. I can't switch the round for a moment, though. Well, it's still perfect on YouTube, though. I don't know what the deal is. Good left hand of the body there from D-Rod. You have too many things open. And this fight back to minus 115. How is that possible? Good outside leg kick there from Morono. Right hook upstairs from Alex. D-Rod is the favorite all of a sudden. Minus 130. Good 1-2 there from Morono. Oh, that's why a big 1-2 for Rodriguez. And Morono is hurt. He rocked Morono with that shot. Good straight left from Morono. I think Morono can hold on, though. .2018 Alex, yes. Oh, good left hook there from Morono. Push kick to the body from D-Rod. Oh, and Morono catches a head kick attempt there from Daniel Rodriguez. Good jab and a right hook from Morono. How is Morono a underdog all of a sudden again? Right hook and a left hand from Morono. I feel like he's winning every one of these rounds. Oh, good left hand there from Morono. And all of a sudden, Morono at plus 250. Yes, please. Good right hand there from D-Rod. Oh, good exchange. Both guys landing shots there. I'm going to put another 100 down on Morono because it says that you win 250. This is insane. All right, guys. All right, OBS isn't allowing me to switch any of the stats and things right now. And that should be a big win for Alex Morono. And that should be... And what did I say? I said I was going to bet another 100 at plus 250 on Alex Morono. I couldn't jump in there, but if I was alive, that's what I'd have done, guys. I just won. You'd have just won a shit ton of money on this fight if you had... what is 250 and 137? What would the blended odds on that be? Plus 250 minus 137. Then we go plus 190. punching 375 times 1.9. What is that? 600, 750. Yeah, that's 375 for 480, 850, 860.
Yes.
Assuming they don't screw up the decision.
After 3 rounds of action, we go to the scorecards. And here are the totals. Judge D'Amato.
2-1 Morono. What's up, Ingenuity?
Morono.
Oh.
Judge Bell, 29-28, Rodriguez.
I can't believe this is split.
Judge Bird scores at 29-28. Your winner
Adelaide Bird? No.
Daniel.
Are you kidding me? What in the fuck?
Daniel Rodriguez. Daniel, listen to this crowd. Hard fought, split decision victory. Give me your thoughts.
Oh, that is...
man, it was an amazing fight. Props to Alex Morono. Came out first round. Took me for a whole round to figure him out. I mean, you know, he got a crazy style, like winging punches, so it was really hard to like.
Am I crazy, Robert,
Yeah,
or is that a very bad decision?
That overhand right, but it seemed like you got off to a little bit of a slow start.
Yeah. Like I said, I was trying to figure him out in the first round. I didn't realize like he packed like so much speed, and in video and on tape he didn't look as
Oh,
fast.
Scott robbed. Where are we going to cook, Bird?
See him gas out
Adelaide
a little bit,
fucking
like,
Bird.
like,
BS. Yeah, that is absolute dog shit decision. Like, what in the hell? If that had been in front of a crowd, I'm assuming you're getting a lot of boos. That's the pain of gambling on MMA. Yeah, maybe I need to just go back to baseball. As far as gambling's concerned. Anytime I go to the judges, panic sits in. Yeah, that's...
Gentlemen, your winner, Daniel D-Rod Rodriguez.
Hard-fought victory indeed. His family here.
It's starting to make me wonder if Vegas has access to live scoring like we don't.
Mike Bell.
Why the fuck is Adelaide Bird still judging fights in 2024?
D'Amato, the dissenting scorecard, had round 2 for Morono, which is surprising. I would have thought round 3 was the close one.
That's...
But Rodriguez swept the final round to ultimately...
I feel like that's one of the worst decisions I've ever seen. Well, especially anytime you get Adelaide Bird in there. Jesus Christ. She must have something on somebody. As many things as she screwed up in boxing. And now to be judging in MMA. It's just, yeah, I said she's got to be sleeping with somebody. Anybody know what this lady looks like? She's like a supermodel or something. Still pretty heated about Aldo fight last weekend. I think judges should deduct points when a guy so blatantly tried to stall against the fence. A few people have talked about this. I know it was in my mind afterwards. I was like, this is a fight that could literally change rules in MMA, and I think it should. Because, yeah, there's a difference between stalling and fighting. And that was stalling. A lot of stall. I still gave Jose the fight, nonetheless, because I did not give his opponent any points for stalling. I mean, what are you doing? Giving him control time? For what? What are you giving him control? What is he controlling? He's standing there. it's not good. Although it was one of the more blatant robberies. Yeah, that was not a good one. This one, in my mind, is worse though. This was a bad one. All right, Grant, Dawson, Rafa, García next. So anybody that took my advice on betting on that one, I'm sorry. We can only control so much, I guess. That's really a shame, though. That felt dirty. I feel like I need to go take a shower after that decision. I don't think any points should be given to embracing. No, it's not. Why? They consider it a dominant position, but I disagree if they're just standing. Yep, Couture used to fight on the fence a lot, but at least he would throw knees, elbows, short hooks. He didn't just stall. No, he had incredible dirty boxing. And that's why, in boxing, when they hold, they break the fight. I know you can't do that in MMA because a hold can lead to a takedown, a submission attempt, and other things. But when you're holding to not do those things, penalize these guys. Seriously. Takedown should be rewarded with mount, ground and pound, or submission attempts. Yep. Agreed. Yeah, not holding. And they agreed on the new unified rules of MMA that a takedown was worth very little if you didn't do damage. And then somewhere along the line, it's like they kind of drifted back to their old ways. But yeah, I agree, James. I mean, there's already... I know I've said this before, but I'll continue to say it. There's already a disadvantage to the striker because of the downed opponent rule. You can only throw a knee and a kick with so much certainty when a guy's coming to try to knock you down, because if they get considered a downed opponent because their knee or hand touches the canvas, you can lose the fight. You can't throw those knees and kicks to a downed opponent. That's a disadvantage to strikers, in my opinion. I think that the sport would even up if they allowed those strikes to a downed opponent again. I think you wouldn't have as many wrestling champions. I think you'd still have some, but I think it'd be a more even sport. I understand why they don't do it. Knees to a head of a down opponent, kicks, especially soccer kicks to the head of a down opponent, pretty damn dangerous. I don't know. I like the knees. I like the knees to a down opponent. I like the kicks. Just do like One did, and One, you can't do the soccer kicks. You can knee a down opponent. You just can't soccer kick them. Plenty of situations when guys taken down does more damage from bottom. Yeah, Niko Price. I made it out of the garage. Congratulations, Jason. Me too, just got inside. Think everything except steroids should be legal. Kayla wants to fight Cyril. Let's friggin' go. Oh my goodness, I love it. Cyril Gong's grappling is so bad, he might get taken down and submitted by Kayla. Not really, but... I'd watch it, absolutely. But I'd watch like gladiators. I'd watch it. Give them weapons. I don't give a shit. If they're doing it, why am I not going to watch it? They're not doing it. They're not going to stop if I stop watching. I think he tries a wheel kick. She back hop, mounts him. RNC, cackling as his 280-pound falls on top her, and she sleeps him. I love it. I love it, Jason. The Everything Legal League. Yeah, you've probably heard of the enhanced games that they're trying to get started now, right? Then they're these guys are trying to make an Olympic for enhanced athletes. Like they can take enhancement steroids, HGH, maybe EPO, whatever it is, under the supervision of doctors. Let's try it. I think you should be able to and soccer kick, but you shouldn't be able to headbutt and stomp. Oh yeah, the head stomps are insane, and headbutts, it would just cause too many cuts. Mounting opponent only to embrace and prevent interactions should be seen as timidity. And stupidity. Who gets mount and doesn't do anything with it? Oh, knee and soccer kick. Got it, Frankie. Flip side of that coin is he lands a kick and she looks like Cyborg Santos for the rest of her life. Right? Yeah, that could be a problem. No, I don't really think that Kayla Harrison could beat Cyril Gahn. But his grappling is pretty cheesy. Remember when Francis Ngannou took him down? Francis Ngannou never took anything down in his life. What's up, Smoked Out MMA? Grant Dawson gets the finish early. Could definitely go that way. He's a pretty big favorite, minus 395. Let's look at the props on this. Dawson to win by knockout, plus 900? Wow. I'm a bit confused. All right, Grant Dawson, both been 30 years old. Dawson 3 inches taller at 5'10". He'll have a 2-inch reach advantage at 72 inches. Yeah, Grant Dawson's a big favorite. I'm guessing that's, I don't know, it says plus 900. Weird. All right, out of the blue corner, a plus 285 underdog out of Mexicali, Mexico. 16 wins against 3 losses. Rafa García. Yeah, I like Grant in this fight, though. And out of the red corner, a minus 360 favorite out of Coconut Creek, Florida. 21 wins against just 2 defeats. Grant Dawson. All right, Chris Tonioni is going to be the referee for this one. When we lost one more on our picks, even though we got gypped. I will still adjust that here in a moment. All right, here we go. 65 and 44. Even though we got ripped off. Oh, my time clock didn't start. There we go. Oh, no, it's not working. Weird. Having some few issues with OBS today, kind of crashing on me here. I don't know what the deal is, but all right, time clock's out. I don't know why. I'll just have to update you guys like old school. Lots of value, plus 900, right? I do Kayla versus Damian Maia, right? Only suspected Kayla of harboring XY chromosomes. I think you just take some, extra something. Dawson with the takedown here. García hopping up on one leg. See if Dawson can keep him down there. He sweeps him out and does. He's on top. And in the guard here of Rafa García. 3:30 left in the first. Grant Dawson's now taken down 11 of his last 12 opponents. Or of his 12 UFC opponents. I know Grant Dawson's got a great record, 21-2, but why don't they ever have him fight anybody? Good elbow from the top there from Dawson. Like, it seems like he's always a big favorite. I wonder if there's some guys that are just like, hey, I don't care about winning a championship. I'm just trying to make some money. Can you give me fights that I should win all the time? Good left hook to the body and one upstairs from Dawson. It doesn't seem like what Dana White does, but... Oh, man, big ground and pound on the top here from Dawson. And he moves to half mount. And Grant Dawson, some boring ground and pound here. Come on, Dawson. Get it together. Let's get a finish. I think we were thinking of a different Dawson, man. He's 21-2 with 4 knockouts, 13 submissions. Could get a knockout here. I agree. It does seem like you have to earn your keep in the UFC. Yeah, and the pay's not great. Not great for professional sports. I know Dana was getting quite a bit of heat on that for a while, and I don't know, it seems to have cooled down some. He might have weathered the storm for a while. Now it seems like he just kind of comes out and lies. He says crazy things like, Francis Ngannou would have earned more if he would have stayed in the UFC than he did in boxing. Dude, he got $30 million for his last 2 fights. We're not dumb. Oh, 3 right hooks in a row to the body there from Dawson. There's that elbow to the ribs. I don't know why more fighters don't throw that. Those elbows to the body. I mean, you could stop a fight like that. From top. Yeah. Oh, a big right hand at the bell from Grant Dawson. Absolute domination here in the first. Grant's moved to a minus 1,050 favorite. Damn. I mean, hard to disagree, though. Rafa García hasn't given us a lot of reasons to believe here. 10 up in the chat. Don't forget to hit that like and share button. And guys, don't forget to invest in your future. Nobody's coming to save you. Social Security scheduled to be broke in 2035. Join Robinhood now. They're going to give you a free stock in between $5 and $200. You can also buy stock on all the major markets. And crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, and more. Good little leg kick from Dawson. And Dawson shoots, gets the single leg. He's just such a dominant wrestler. You just want to see a finish, though. And there's shots to the body from Dawson. And a right hook to the ear upstairs. García should throw more of those elbows from the bottom. I mean, he doesn't seem to know how to get up. So might as well throw some elbows from down there. Oh, Dawson's got the back. He's got hooks in. Oh, he might pound Rafa out here. That's definitely a lot of blood. Smoked out MMA. That 9-1 might. Oh, it's going to cast. Look at the elbows and the blood coming out from Rafa García. Hammer, fists, and hooks galore. And Chris Tignoni stops the fight. If you bet Grant Dawson by knockout, you just 9 times your money. $100 bet. That's you $1,000. And look at the hole in the literal hole in the head of Rafa García. Wow, what a good fight for Dawson. Dude, he just fucked Rafa García up. I mean, he should go and apologize for that. Look at that elbow. There's the elbow that cut it open. You see the blood flying. And yeah, it just made a big hole in the dome of Rafa García. And hey, if you see a spot like that, look at that, smoked out MMA just got it. He was on it. I hope you're still in here, smoked out MMA. Jump on something like that. Get on DraftKings. 9-1 for a knockout. Wow. Click that link. Bet $5 on any fight. You could have bet $5 on Grant Dawson by knockout. Turned it into 45. DraftKings is going to give you another $200. They're going to give me $200. Everybody's getting $200. Yeah, that was definitely a good fight for him, though. Also got to thank Patreon. Patreon.com/fightswithfriends. Join there to support the channel. Monthly special perks to come. Thank you, Phil D, for the Ninja tier. Joining the Ninja tier over there on Patreon.com. What's up, my Ninja?
ESPN Plus and listen wherever you get podcasts. Do you see it?
All right, we'll get the official time here. That was a quick one.
Here comes officially 1 minute 42 seconds. Round number 2. Referee Chris Tignoni puts a halt to the fight. Your winner by TKO, KGD, Grant Dawson.
I'm here with the winner. A very impressive Grant Dawson. That was one of your finest performances
That was
today.
absolute
Congratulations.
domination.
Thank you. I think it's just a testament to all the work I've been doing at the greatest gym in the world, American Top Team. I got to thank my coaches in my corner, Mike Brown, Thiago Alves, what's your name? Dakota Bush. All these guys.
What's your name? I know who Dakota Bush
There's one
is.
more person I have to thank even more.
He's just
That is my
tired.
beautiful, beautiful wife.
And Dakota's like,
Telling
what
you
the
guys that
fuck, man?
The biggest cheat code that I have is having the most amazing and supportive wife that you could possibly have. How much she supports me is literally my favorite thing about her. Well, it's my second favorite thing about her. My first favorite thing is she's got a dump truck you could bounce a quarter off of.
She's just covered her face here. She's like, oh my God.
As I said, one of the best performances.
Oh my
And
God.
you were a man on a mission. You were mean tonight.
Yes, sir. I'm
Grant
nice
Dawson
outside
making
the cage.
friends.
I'm a kind man, but when I get in here, I'm not Grant Dawson anymore. I'm gonna be a jerk. I'm doing everything I can to win that fight.
Grant Dawson says, no, my second favorite thing about her, my
underrated
first
division,
favorite thing,
but I am
she's
the-
got a dump truck you could bounce a quarter off of. That is,
And I am the first man to finish him. So-and-so had never been submitted. I submitted him. So-and-so had never lost.
That is
I
a
made him lose.
legendary
I'm better than everybody in this division
fight
gives me credit
interview.
for, and I will be a world champion one day. Mark my words.
Ladies and gentlemen,
all right, Grant may be getting a little ahead of himself here, but dude, you beat Rafa Garcia. Relax.
All right, Grant Dawson getting the crowd on his side, both with the TKO victory in round 2, and of course the compliment to his wife who is in the house. That'd be the Vanderbilt baseball team that's in town for an exhibition fall ball game against University of Nevada.
Oh, that was something else. Grant Dawson. Grant Dawson backing up the dump truck. All right, Chidi Njokuani, Jared Gooden coming up next. Njokuani a slight favorite at minus 148 coming into this. Jared Gordon a plus 124. Njokuani, he's a tough guy to judge. He's got the third fastest finish in UFC middleweight history. 16 seconds against Marc-Andre Barrial, but then sometimes he'll come out super flat. Jared Gooden, 23-9, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. I think I like Njokuani in this fight. Let's look at the stats, though, and then we'll do a what have you done. We'll do a what have you done for me lately. We'll look at the odds, excuse me. Man, they are putting a lot of commercials out for this new Undisputed game. All right, let's look at some bets. Chidi Njokuani minus 148 favorite coming into this one. Jared Gooden plus 124. Look at the over-under here. 1.5. Wow. I don't even know what to think about this. I don't think I would have handicapped this at 1.5, though. I'm not sure what I'm not seeing here. Let's do a what have you done for me lately. Let's start out with Jared Gordon. 20 wins against 7 losses. 9 of those wins by finish. 7 knockouts, 2 submissions. He's been knocked out 4 times, though. He's been submitted once. 11-2 when it goes to decision. Lost a split decision to Nasrat Haqparast his last time out. Before that, he got a vicious first-round knockout of Mark O'Madsen. And then that Petty Pimblett fight, of course, most people thought he won that fight. He's fought Grant Dawson too, almost won. Or, I mean, she almost went the distance. What, 49 seconds from going the distance. Sometimes that's just a victory. Grant Dawson just going the distance is almost a victory with him. Also had that decision over Leonardo Santos. Why is it not showing the card here, though? This is the right Jared Gordon, right? Do they have two Jared Gordons? Sherdog pull this down? Good job, Sherdog. Made me look like a fool. All right, let's click on Grant Dawson, see what happens here. Oh, and they already got the Rafa García in the books. I'm just trying to click on the event. Let's do this. Let's try this. Still can't believe Brandon Royval is known as the Raw Dog. Yeah, they've already taken this event down. Apparently, usually you can type C. Usually there's a spot where it says see entire card. Wrong Jared Gordon. Smoked out MMA. Wife made meatloaf and baked tater baby boys. Ooh, that sounds delicious. All right, well, I guess no what have you done for me lately on this one? Oh, Jared Gordon, no R. Huh. Jared Gordon is going to get clipped, in my opinion. I agree with you, Smoked. He's been knocked out 4 times in his career. I think this is going to be number 5. Man, Chidi Njokuani, how does that guy make weight? Oh, no R. Oh, Jared Gooden. Okay. Oh, I see. I was wrong. All right, Jared Gooden. 18 of 23 wins by finish. 11 knockouts. 7 submissions. Yeah, I see what I did there. No, it's still not giving me an entire fight card, though. Weird. Huh. Well, here comes Chidi Njokuani from Dallas, Texas. Chidi Bang Bang. All good. I'm enjoying the stream. Hey, thanks for being here, man. I hope you come back. Okay, I am pretty sure this, Jared. Here's oh my God, Robert. Robert! Why do you do things like that? Just when I think the drunken charge is going to behave himself. All right, Chidi. For shits and giggles. Chidi getting some last minute good luck there before jumping in here. I don't know that he's going to need it. I got him by knockout as well. 14 wins by knockout. He is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt coming to us from Dana White Contender Series, week 2 of season 5. And I missed the WCS last night. On Tuesday. Was it worth watching, Robert? His name is Bob. Of course, he's going to do and say Bob shit. This is true. All right, Njokuani to win by knockout plus 165. Gordon to win by knockout plus 250. I like the advice from Smoked Out MMA. I like the plus 165 for Chidi Njokuani. All right, Chidi, 5 years older at 35, 3 inches taller at 6'3". He'll have a 3-inch reach advantage at 80 inches. Looks like Jared Gooden missed weight. 172.5. I think you're allowed 2 pounds. That's 2.5. So he's writing a check to Chidi after he gets knocked out. It's Rob for Rob You of Humanity. God. All right, out of the blue corner, he is a plus 140 underdog out of Norcross, Georgia. 23 wins against 9 losses. Jared Gooden. I think Jared's still got a little while longer for being remembered as the guy that got robbed against Patty Pimblett. And out of the red corner, a minus 165 favorite out of Garland, Texas. 23 wins against 10 losses. Chidi, bang, bang, Njokuani. Robin the Hood. So it's a bunch of, Vanderbilt college students there, I guess, today. Good idea for the UFC, by the way. That's some great advertising. I'm going to honestly assume that they do not sell out these Apex events, even though there's only so many seats. Thousands of dollars for the Apex package. I don't think many people are paying that. Good double jab from Gordon. Njokuani with the right hand. And Gooden, I keep wanting to say Gordon. Gooden turning Njokuani around, looking for a quick guillotine here. Njokuani slips him up, but Gooden's got the back. Pulls Njokuani to the ground. It is wild. You're allowed to be 1 pound over, so Gooden missed by 1.5 pounds. So he'll be cut from UFC after getting KO'd. He might. He's got to write a check for 30% of his purse to Gooden, though. Or to Njokuani. Good knee to the body there from Chidi. And Gooden lands one of his own, pushing Njokuani into the fence here. Gooden with the right underhook. Oh, good knee to the body from Chidi. And he reverses Gooden into the fence. Lands another good knee to the body. Njokuani's going to look to strike on this break. Here's the knees. But look, that left hand's free. Oh, Gooden. He's grabbing Gooden's wrist with it, though. Oh, and uses it to land more knees to the body. There's a knee to the body from Gooden, but not as hard as Njokuani's are. Watch for Njokuani to throw an elbow here, possibly, in the clinch. There's a couple more knees from Njokuani. Good knee to the body there from Njokuani. They need a break. Let's break and throw some hands, though. Unless it's for a title. Yes, you are right, James. Then you got to be on point. 3 minutes left in the first. Oh, Njokuani just kneeing Gooden to death here up against the fence. Njokuani doing more damage to Jared Gooden's belly than a box of Kraft mac and cheese. Oh, there's the elbow from Njokuani. The elbow up top and then the knee to the body. Yeah, he's just really living on that knee to the body, and why not? He keeps landing it. Jason Kagan, what's up?
Mikey, is that the Njokuani from the OG UFC briefs on Facebook? The 8-limbed assassin? Is that him?
I don't think so. I don't remember for sure.
I'm not, well, is he old enough to have been on the free fights on Facebook? 08, 09, 2010?
What did they say? He was like 38? I think so.
Well, that might be him. Ain't too many of those running around.
No, it could be. Man, I don't even remember. There was a few of those Facebook prelims. But, yeah.
But you remember that guy. You remember that guy? He made his debut on the free fights on Facebook, and he Muay Thai'd this dude the way that Anderson Silva got when he got a hold of Lieben.
That sounds familiar now, yeah.
Yeah.
Might have been Njokuani.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to let you get back to it, big dog.
All right. Thanks, Jason Kagan, everyone. Oh, there's a nasty elbow in the clinch from Njokuani, and Gooden comes back with one of his own. It's his brother. Says, oh, it's him, brother. Robert says it's him, so all right. His brother's name is Anthony. Good memory there, Jason. I didn't remember that. Oh, and Chidi barely misses that spinning elbow, but there's a flying knee to the body. That hurt Gooden. There's another knee. Oh, yeah, he's just breaking him down. Oh, man. Oh, Gooden wants to cry right now. He is just getting busted into the belly. Oh, there's that elbow in the face. Right in the eyeball. This is Bob knows his shit. Yep, this is the little brothers. Good battle for underhooks against the cage. Yeah, it was, but Chidi destroyed him in that round with the knees and the elbows. That was great work. All right, round 2. Thank you for the contributions to Smoked Out MMA. Good to see a new name in here. How long you been watching MMA Smoked Out? ...2006. That's a while, brother. Do you remember the Fuel TV fights then? I want to say it was about 2008. There's only like 10 UFC on Fuel TV. Maybe even only 8. There wasn't a lot of them. But they had some great fights. One of my favorites was Wanderlei Silva. And... God, what is the country boy guy? I can't even remember him right now. Big middleweight, though. Oh, good right hook there from Njokuani. It's grade 10. Nice. Good stuff, man. I got to get the name now because it's going to bother me. Brian Stan. Wanderlei Silva and Brian Stan. ...2013. Yeah, you would have been watching for that one. think that fight was on the undercard of the Lesnar-Kane fight. Nice. Yes, I thought because he was military, it was just nuts. Yeah, Brian Stann was, that guy was, he could have really been good. I mean, he put on some good fights. Oh, stop with the holding up against the fence, guys. Enough already. There's a couple good knees to the body from McKenna. And that left elbow. Now, he wants to stay in this clinch, I guess. He's enjoying this dirty boxing. He's a dirty boy. Good knee to the body and that upward elbow again from McKenna. Surprised Gooden isn't doing everything he can to get away from the fence, though, because he's getting his ass beat. Good elbow again from McKenna and the knee to the body. Oh, beautiful elbows there from McKenna. There's the knees to the body. Remember, the over-under was 1.5. Oh, big elbow from McKenna. 1.5. And if you picked the under, I want to say it was like plus 160 or something like that. 5 seconds away from that, though. There's a good knee from McKenna. And another, but we just hit the over. Oh, big elbow again from McKenna. And then the knee to the body. This dude doesn't even throw punches in this fight. It's just knees and elbows. But against Vanderlei Silva was a rock'em sock'em fight, I remember. Yes, it was. It's one of my favorites. Another good knee to the body from McKenna. I thought it was a little further back than it was, though. Oh, knees with both legs from McKenna. He's doing the bicycle here on Gooden's stomach. And Gooden trying to punch up against the fence, but he's just getting punished. Good right hand there from Gooden, but there's the knee to the body from McKenna again. Oh, that was a nasty elbow. And more knees to the body. Man, this dirty boxing of McKenna is off the charts tonight. Generally, it's a boring fight when you see a guy holding a guy like this on the fence. But, man, there's another big elbow from McKenna and the knee to the body. McKenna definitely making this entertaining. Oh, misses the spinning elbow, but then lands on 2 more good knees to the body. Remember, McKenna was only a minus 148 coming into this. Oh, that elbow hurt Gooden. You seen him grab his face there. He's like, that fucking hurt. What's up, Just Unknown? Good to see you, my man. Thanks for popping in. There's a good knee to the body again from McKenna. I'm surprised Gooden has stood up to these shots. And now Gooden finally free. Eats another knee to the body, though. Does McKenna even throw punches anymore? Oh, head kick from Chidi McKenna. And Jared Gooden's noggin. I mean, man, it's got to be full of rocks or something. Because this guy just keeps taking these shots like they're nothing. There's a right hook on the chin from McKenna. I mean, he's went to the body. He's went to the head. Jared Gooden's like, dude's like a piece of steel. Chitty, chitty, bang, bang. Yes, he is bang, banging all over Jared Gooden. If Gooden's going to keep taking shots like this in his career, I mean, he might want to look at a different profession because he's going to have some bad CTE. Just Unknown. Cheers, buddies. Robert. Did you guys watch the championship boxing match earlier? People are just coming in. Just need Royval, and I have a 9 parlay. Serious. Oh, that's awesome, man. That is incredible. And speaking of betting, we got to pay some bills and make you guys some money. click this link. If you're not on DraftKings yet, you should be, because right now, for the Fights of Friends family, they're doing a promo. Deposit just $5, bet $5. They're going to give you $200 in your account to bet. Then they're going to give me $200 to help support the channel. I mean, it's a crazy promotion right now. Don't miss out on it. A good head kick there from Njokuani to start the third. Good jab there from Gooden. I mean, he's just got to stay off the fence this round. Lands a good right hook. Oh, that knee to the body hurt him, though. Njokuani with the standing knee to the body again. There's a knee from the other leg. He is so good with his knees in clinch. Oh, and Gooden gets a trip on the outside. Nice little Ochigari. And Gooden on top. This is where he wants to be, not against that fence. Did my 8-limbed assassin win? Still going, Jason. Can't keep Chidi down. WTF you thinking, right? Yeah, good luck on that bet, though. I hope you get it. And Gooden looking for the single leg again here, hopping around on one leg. Njokuani just kind of waiting. I wonder if Njokuani's gassing a little bit. He does have his mouth open. There's a good knee to the body from Gooden. And they break to the center of the cage. Let's see some action, boys. Get those kicks out, Njokuani. The knees aren't doing it. Yeah, Njokuani's slowing his pace down. I think he is gassing. Oh, what a knee to the head! That just snapped Gooden's head back, and there's a body kick. What in the hell is Gooden's head made out of? I mean, he would have destroyed a pumpkin with that knee, no doubt. Good right hook upstairs from Njokuani afterwards, and there's the left hand. Mark Smith's starting to watch this closely because that was a head kick from Njokuani. Dude, you got to start thinking about Jared Gooden's future at this point. I know he's taken these shots somehow, but should he be? 101 strikes landed so far for Njokuani, and none of those are bullshit strikes. They're all powerful. There's the replay of that knee to the head. And I think Chidi expected him to go down. I think that's why he didn't follow up immediately. And Jared Gooden just pulls Njokuani on top of him. He says, I'm tired of getting kneed and elbows so much. I would rather Njokuani just lay on me for the last 2 minutes. I think Njokuani's got ideas of more elbows here, though. Chidi minus 4,000. Damn. And rightfully so. Oh, more elbows there from Chidi. I can't help but think that Njokuani finishes just about everybody else at welterweight with these shots. Which makes me wonder if Gooden just had a lazy weight cut. Because if his brain was dehydrated from a bad weight cut, I would have expected he'd be gone right now. Oh, what a weird move from Njokuani. Flips over, but he doesn't really get himself in a better position. Big shots from the top now from Njokuani. Let's see some hammer fists, Njokuani. Oh, big left hook from the top, and here come the elbows. So maybe plus 165 by knockout for Chidi was not the bet. Let's just stick with the money line when they're that close. Minus 148. Oh, big right hand from the top there from Njokuani. And here's more shots. Damn. Jared Gooden, glutton for punishment. Oh, and more elbows here from Chidi from the top. Hammer fist. He's doing everything he can to try to finish this fight. I don't know what you guys think, but I think Jared Gooden doesn't care about his future. No one should take that much punishment. That was unreal. And you see the highlights, the still pictures, the elbows, the knees, the head kicks. Jared Gooden, for God's sakes, retire, dude. That was, I don't want to see you get beat up like that again. Oh, and Just Unknown with the super chat says spreading the love. Thank you, Just Unknown, for the donation. Getting us up to $16 on the day. Appreciate it, my friend. $30.27 Chidi, maybe even $30.26. Yeah, I thought you could have given him a 10-8 in the third, maybe the second too. I mean, just a dominant performance.
Receive $10 off if you buy before October 21st.
We just seen Grant Dawson. He's at middleweight, though, right? I was going to say these guys should fight each other, but I think they're different weight classes. Jared, not so flash Gooden.
Scorecards, and all three judges have it 30-27. Your winner by unanimous decision, Chidi.
Yeah, Jared Gooden knows this. He knows this, man. And he, I said he should really think about doing something different, in my opinion.
Congrats. Nice performance in the first 2 rounds. It was like
I like fights, but I don't need to see guys taking that much punishment.
Yeah, Jared's a wild boy.
Stay down, dude.
Big shot, so I wanted to display a little clinch. I wanted to shut all that shit down and just clinch him up and just take it out of him. I know he had a hard weight cut, so I felt like if I just kept working that body, it's hard to fade.
Did you expect him to?
So he did have a hard weight cut. He attacked the body, and Jared still didn't go down.
Everybody wants to stand and bang until it's time to stand and bang. So we already planned for that. I knew he was going to shoot.
I like that. Everybody wants to stand and bang till it's time to stand and bang.
So it wasn't nothing I ain't seen before.
Yeah, the stand-ups were really nice. You could see the improvements. In the third round, you landed a big knee, started to go to work. Were you surprised you weren't able to get the finish?
No, I wasn't really surprised. I knew he was tough and he was willing to take damage. Not everybody's willing to sit there and take some brain damage like that,
but yeah, that was ridiculous.
Tough opponent. But it was cool, bro. But
yeah, Chidi's 35.
Top 15 spot, bro. So whoever y'all got, line them up. I don't really know anybody by names and nothing like that because I ain't keeping track of nobody. But whoever y'all want me to fight next, man. And no, we were
wrong, Jason. Though Chidi didn't enter the UFC until 2021. He's not the prelim guy.
Congratulations on a great performance, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner, Chidi. Bang, bang.
Spent some time over in Bellator.
We'll see what's next for Chidi and Njokuani. I like some of those matchups, 10 to 15 at 170 pounds. He looks the part at 2-0 in this division.
He was 5-1 for a moment, 4-0 and 5-1 for a moment over there in Bellator.
It's a clear
before he got into the UFC.
So hopefully he fills that gap.
Next week, middleweights shine in the spotlight.
He's 5-3 in the UFC now, 35 years old.
And he's a betting favorite over Michel Pereira, whose high wire act is unlike any other in the UFC that we've seen. Significant strikes per minute.
All right, they're showing Anthony Hernandez versus Michel Pereira. I like Michel Pereira in that fight. Pereira coming in an underdog. So this next fight, though, Brad Tavares, Yong. God, Brad Tavares, it feels like he's got to be 45 years old. How is he only 36? That's like some Mandela effect shit. He's lost 3 of his last 4. His only win was against Chris Weidman. Got knocked out by Bruno Silva, knocked out by Gregory Rodriguez. First round knockout by Silva, third round by Rodriguez. It's funny, he went the distance with Dricus du Plessis. Lost that one, but I find that kind of hilarious. He gets finished by Gregory Rodriguez and goes the distance with Dricus. Through the Contender Series, came from Bellator. Yep, good in that dude with Tickle Me Elmo eyeballs. I don't think so. His brother was in his corner for his DWCS debut. I wonder if his brother was the one from a Wakani. Yeah, I thought there was a Wakani in the UFC before him. All right, that's next week's card. Anthony Hernandez versus Michelle Pahea. Rob Font versus Kyler Phillips. That's another good one. Darryl Elkins, Daniel Pineda. There's a few good fights on that one. Charles Johnson versus Samu Darjai. So remember, we're doing a lot of broadcasts right now this weekend. But next Saturday, we will not be here. The Saturday after, we will not be here. I'm going to do Dana White Contenders Series this Tuesday. But I got to be packing this week, too, for Florida. I fly out for Orlando on Saturday the 19th. Fly back on the 26th. So, unfortunately, I'll miss 2 events there. We'll miss the PFL Francis Ngannou versus Renan Fahea fight. And then the next week, we'll miss Holloway versus Topuria. I'll try to get some videos up when I'm gone. But we're going to be in Disney World, so... All right, Yong Park, a decent favorite in this one. Yong Park, the Iron Turtle, 33 years old, 17-6, 11 wins coming by way of finish, 6 submissions, 5 knockouts. All right, I'm going to take another quick restroom break before we start this one. So I drank too much water this weekend or something, too much liquid. Need to switch over to beer like Robert. Yeah, Brad Tavares, he had to have started fighting at like 12 years old because I feel like I've been watching this guy my entire life. Fellas, I have to go real fast. Call my mom. Stepdad just called. Said my grandma is in California on Sunday. Oh, shit. Oh, sorry to hear that, Robert. That sucks. That's horrible, man. Phone call yesterday saying she was coming home. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that. If we don't see you again in here tonight, we understand, man. Just announced if you don't shake a man's hand, I'm not betting on you. It's just disrespect. I like the sportsmanship there. I'll be back as soon as I can. All right, man. Yeah, no rush. There's just 2 fights here. Co-main event, Brad Tavares and Yong Park. Oh, I see why we're not able to see all the fighters on SureDog right now. They're running their, like, script play-by-play. Oh, here we go, though. I figured it out. All right, guys, we'll start with the underdog here. Brad Tavares, 20-9, 36 years old. 7 of his wins by finish, 5 knockouts, 2 submissions. He's been finished 5 times, all by knockout. 13-4 when it goes the distance. Knocked out by Gregory Rodriguez in his last fight. Before that, he got a victory over Chris Weidman. Knocked out by Bruno Silva. Lost to Dricus du Plessis. And you might remember him from way back when Adesanya was just coming into the UFC. I think it was like Adesanya's second fight in the UFC. Defeated Tavares in a 5-round main event. Might have been second or third. All right, his opponent, Yong Park, the Iron Turtle, 33 years old, 17-6. 17 of those wins by finish, 5 knockouts, 6 submissions. He's won 4 of his last 5. Been finished 3 times, twice by submission, once by knockout. 6-3 when it goes to the distance, coming off of a controversial split decision loss to Andre Muniz. Before that, he'd won 3 in a row. Eric Anders, Joseph Holmes, Dennis Tululin, and Albert Duraev. Last win was by submission. Excellent. Again, Michelle Pahea on next week's card. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, man. One of my favorite fighters. Oh, he is insanely entertaining. Yeah, I love watching Pahea fight. Gonna say a special prayer for Drunken Charge. Thank you, Smoked Out. Yeah, anybody, whatever you believe, say your prayers, your good thoughts, whatever it is you believe in. And it's gonna be a good matchup, but I gotta go with Park. I'm with Park too, Chef. Pay is definitely one of the UFC's most entertaining in the octagon. Tavares been a gatekeeper for the to the top 10 for years. Yes, he has. Spoke to Mom. She is too upset. I'm back for the night. Man, sorry to hear that, Robert. Man, what a tough time. Prayers and thoughts out to your family, brother. Brad Tavares, 5 wins by knockout, second most wins in middleweight history with 15. This guy's been around forever. Fifth most significant strikes in middleweight history. I don't understand how he can only be 36, though. I feel like I got lost in a time warp. What's up, Jim? Good to see you, my man. This is the co-main event, so this one and one more. Got here just in time for this, and Brandon Royval versus Tatsuro Taira. I kind of feel like Royval's being a bit disrespected on these odds. A plus 250 now, and Taira's minus 310. Seems like there's some opportunity there. Brad Tavares, 3 years older at 36. Oh, Tavares is the favorite, minus 200. I didn't realize that. Tavares, 36, 3 inches taller at 6'1". He'll have a 1-inch reach advantage at 74 inches. I don't really have a read on this fight. I got to kind of lean towards Park, I think, though. I wouldn't bet on this one, but I'll lean towards Park. Out of the blue corner at plus 165 underdog out of Seoul, South Korea. 17 wins against 6 losses. The Iron Turtle, Yong Park. Man, Robert, I'm very sorry to hear that. Yeah, that sucks. And out of the red corner, a minus 200 favorite out of Las Vegas, Nevada. 20 wins against 10 losses. Brad Too Long Tavares. Brad Tavares looks in great shape. I think he's got this. Oh, he definitely does. He definitely does look like he's in very good shape. He's got his crew there with him. His family and friends. All right, here we go. Round 1. Brad Tavares, 25th walk to the octagon, most in middleweight history, passing Michael Bisping. And there's a touch of gloves, and let's go. Park, of course, very heavy striking fighter. Brad Tavares, pretty damn good wrestling. Wouldn't bet on this one either. Oh, overs 2.5. I might bet the over. Oh, there's a big 1-2 from Tavares. Just as I say that, he just about knocks Park out. Oh, and Tavares a big shot. And he's got hooks in on the side. What a start for Brad Tavares. It's not quite under the chin here. But I don't think Yong Park expected this first minute to go quite like this. Wow. Good Lord now. Read some of the back messages. Sorry to hear that, Robert. Yeah, I'm curious what the hell the odds just went to, though. Plus 100 for Tavares, minus 130 for Yong Park. How is that? I figured Tavares all of a sudden be a huge favorite. Oh, big right hand there from Tavares. There's another one. Oh, Park lands a big shot. Couple of big hammer right hands from Tavares. 1-2 from Park. Oh, Park's vicious with that straight left. There's a good right hook from Tavares. Shot to the body from Park. Oh, what an elbow from Park. And the back fist. Tavares had to look down for a second. It's like he wondered if he was bleeding. Don't get caught looking. Good 1-2 there from Park. Oh, what a right uppercut from Park. The 1-2 from Tavares, though. There's another good right hand from Brad. What's up, Wyatt Matheson in the house? Heard Bivol got robbed. Glad they didn't rob him when I got him at plus 430 versus Canelo. Did you really get him at plus 430? Holy shit. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know that it was a robbery so much. I thought the fight was very close. I think I gave it to Bivol by a round. I had a 10-10 in there. So I had a 115, 114 Bivol, but there was a lot of really close rounds. One suspect card for sure, 116, 112. I don't think anybody here would have agreed with 116, 112. But I guess it's only one round from 115, 113, but seems hard to get there. It's actually one, Wyatt, that I would not have been upset with a draw. It was very close. Tavares has established his record against UFC's toughest opponent, almost always competitive. Yep, good elbow on the break there from Park. Low leg kick from Tavares. Was my biggest boxing win to date? Well, I'm glad it wasn't a robbery. I mean, some people might have thought it was. I didn't think so. Good left hand there from Park and a low leg kick. I think Robert Haddock scored the exact same way, too. Good left hook there from Tavares and a 1-2. Robert had it, like, very close. This is a wild first round. Good right hand there from Park and a 1-2 from Tavares. And Tavares up to a plus 175 dog, minus 230. Yong Park. Good low leg kick there from Tavares. Left hook to the body from Park. And Park attacking the front leg of Brad. Good back and forth, and Park saying he got poked in the eye. Tavares didn't seem to think he got him. He wanted to keep going. So I have to watch the replay if that was, I'm not sure if it was a poke or a knuckle.
Outside, along with the Nevada State Athletic Commission Chairman Jeff Mullen.
Could have beat the thumb. It's
Thumb
hard
was
to
straight
see.
across. That wasn't a finger. I think that was the edge of his knuckle, but it wasn't like a finger
Fair
palm.
blow or not?
Yeah, that was fair.
Fair blow, Jason Herzog, so Dean immediately...
So Jason Herzog, oh, there he goes watching. He said that was a fair blow. So Tavares maybe robbed of an opportunity there. I thought it might have been the corner of the glove. Brad was right. He was ready to keep going. I think he knew it. Good left hand there from Brad and a right hook. Low leg kick from Tavares. And there's a combination from Park. Great first round. Miss the days when UFC shows were once every 3 months. Made every show a big deal. Now the market's oversaturated. Yeah, I don't know if I want to wait 3 months, but I get the idea of like the huge shows. They only care about money at this point, though. They don't really care about the fans anymore. I was talking to my wife about this morning. I was like, well, you know, Dana recently said he's coming back to Seattle. Said he wants to come back to Seattle. Said that on Dana White Contender Series. Threw it out there, and I was like, yeah, that'd be great, but what are tickets going to be? $500 for a nosebleed? I mean, if that's the case, do I even go? I don't know. All right, here we go. A touch of gloves. And a 1-2 from Tavares to start out the second. Low leg kick from Brad. Oh, what a left hook and a right hand. Brad Tavares, he's just on point tonight. I've not seen him look this good in a long time. Park catches that kick, though, gets a sweep. Tavares right back up. Park teeing off with the combination there, though. Both guys really want this fight. I mean, they're fighting like they're in a co-main event. That's for sure. Big shots from both guys. Oh, that was a big right hook on the ear from Tavares. And Park lands a nice right uppercut. Wow, they are really going back and forth. Both guys bringing their best, exchanging hooks there. This is looking like a possible fight of the night here, the way it's going. Good right hand from Park and a combination. Brad keeps punching. But oh, What a straight right and a left hook there from Park. And there's the right uppercut. And a nasty elbow. Yong Park just went up to minus 345 favorite on DraftKings. Tavares list of past opponents is tougher than most current champions, for sure. Sorry to go. My older brother was calling me to make sure I was all right, not because just my grandma. Oh, big elbows from Park. Because my dad's in the hospital with a throat infection. His neck is swollen. Oh, Jesus. Guess my little bro sort of group text last night. I guess I missed it. Sorry to hear about all that, Robert. That's rough, man. Front row for UFC pay-per-view in Vegas. MSG is $25K. Holy shit. Rains it pours in life. Man, I feel for you, Robert. That sucks, man. Feel free to call me during the week, as always. Good left hand there from Park. Check out all the guys he's faced who made top 5 at some point. Missed half the fight. Who's winning? Man, I don't know who's winning. Good jab and a right hook there from Tavares. I think it's a very close fight. Odds have Yong Park a minus 345 favorite at the moment, but I think his fight's closer than that. Good left hand there from Tavares. Jab and a right hook from Brad. Brad just passed Michael Bisping for most fight time in middleweight history, over 5 hours and 15 minutes. And they exchange right hands. Over 2.5, boys. Did you take it, Just Unknown? I hope you won, man. Oh, good low leg kick from Park. There's a 1-2 for Tavares. Straight left from Park. Or straight left, excuse me, and they exchange shots. Good double jab there from Park. Oh, and there's a 1-2 from Brad with 1.5 minutes left here in the second. Yeah, these odds are getting interesting. Good straight left from Park. Tavares is a big underdog right now, minus 270. Good low leg kick from Park and a straight left. Park starting to win more of these exchanges, though. Hang in there, Rob. We got your back, bro. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man. Last leg with Royval. Those parlays are tough, man. I'm usually chicking out on them because it's so hard to hit them. So good job, man. Good right hook there from Tavares and a 1-2. So do you have the option to cash out after 8? I know sometimes you'll have a cash out option. Like, say, if you win the 9th leg, you might win 1,000, but you can cash out now at like 750 or 800. Very tough, brother. Yeah. Oh, good double jab there from Park. Yeah, there's been so many fights, too, that I'm like, I've been really confident on, and then the fight just completely goes the other way. Oh, Park just eating Tavares up with that jab right now. And exchange shots there, but I think great round for Park. I think he probably won that round. Wonder if the scam connect never happened. Would the UFC ever thought of the whole running Apex shows? Oh, I see your sense. Yeah, I don't know. That's hard to say. If we wouldn't have had a pandemic, I don't know. I think I know they'd already built it for training. So they definitely had some ideas there. I know they were working with something with Facebook and the metaverse, which of course that whole thing ended up being garbage. They lost a ton of money on that, canceled it. Sometimes you got to throw in a Hail Mary, $1. Who is winning? Oh, is that all you threw in? Yeah, I need to start doing that again. I used to do a thing on here called $2 Chuck, where we just chuck $2 at a long ass parlay. But Maybe I need to be a little more realistic. 9 legs, that's a lot. What's the payout on that? That's got to be a good payout. You got to be looking at a couple $100 at least. Park, I think Park's winning. Probably good low leg kick there from Tavares, but it's a pretty close fight. Odds-wise, Park's ahead. Oh, big combination there from Tavares. Rights and left. Park hurt him with that right hook, though. There's another right hand right on the chin. Man, Park hits hard. Park hits very hard, and he goes to a minus 425 favorite with that. Plus 300 on Tavares at 4.5 minutes left. Might not be a bad idea to put a couple bucks on Brad right now. I think this fight is close. I think Brad's won. I think it's probably a round apiece. And we still got 4 minutes left. I think this is a very winnable fight for Tavares. It is in the third, yes. Like $100 because it was a low confident bet for $1. Hey, $100, man. That's... I'm sure you wish you would have bet more, but $100, $100. That's pretty sweet. Wonder what the odds are for Francis Ngannou to win by flying triangle. Oh man, I don't even think you could bet that. I'm sure Francis by submission is astronomical. I could tell you what Francis is by submission here. On Park landed knees on Tavares up against the fence. It does seem like Tavares is starting to take this fight over. Don't forget AJ McKee on that card next week too. That's one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, in my opinion. And Chris Cyborg, Larissa Pacheco. Seeing no props yet on Ngannou Fajeda. They should start soon, but Francis is a minus 305 favorite. Fajeda plus 245 on the dog money. I think Tavares was Izzy's second UFC fight. That's what I was just thinking. Dana's saying he was the only one willing to risk his ranking at the time. Yeah, Tavares is a tough SOB. I remember them announcing that fight and thinking, man, I'm not sure Izzy's ready for this guy. Because I was worried about Brad's takedowns, but Izzy's takedown defense was on point that night. Oh, good shot there from Park. He's got hooks in. He's looking for a choke. Just over 2 minutes left here in the third. 2:05, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 minutes flat. My time clock not working at the moment. 3 minutes left in the third round. Yeah, good thing nobody did take, hopefully nobody did take plus 300 on Brad because he started getting his ass beat after that. He's plus 1,500 now. God, Adelaide Bird, if she's still judging today, she would just, when it gets close to the end of the third round, just put money on whoever the big underdog is, and they're likely to screw one of them up. Watching it now, thanks. Of course, Robert. Remember, is he struggling to find opponents when he first came and fewer, wanted to test themselves against him? Yeah. Man, he was in his prime when he came. He'd been in a couple different organizations. I think he's still like at the tail end of his prime. I don't think he's quite where he was. He's not where he was when he beat Paulo Costa, though, in my opinion. He should have won that fight against Strikers, though. Really screwed up. And Park with some ground and pound on top. A fight that looked like it might be fight of the night there for a moment. Kind of fizzling at the finish line here. Seems like both guys are pretty tired. I mean, who would want to fight Izzy? He was so fast. I mean, his countering was so sharp. Oh, nice elbow there from Park. I know even Izzy doesn't want to admit it, but like I said, I do think he's lost a step. And Yong Park, he was a plus 165 underdog coming into this one, but I have a hard time thinking he's going to get robbed on this. Now it's pretty dominant in the last couple rounds. 29-28 Park. That's what I got, Robert. I think as his glory days have passed, and he's been hesitant to engage in pocket warfare for a while. Yeah, a couple things about that. Like, I think when he beat Alex Pereira, I think in a way it was almost bad for him. He was like, man, I've been doing this for so long. Now I beat this guy. It was such a big goal because Alex had beaten him in kickboxing. And then in the UFC, he was so happy. And then I think it was kind of like, well, what now? You hear about this from people that go to the Olympics. I know Kayla Harrison said she was suicidal after winning her second gold when she realized that, she couldn't fight for a third gold. Then she found MMA. I think Izzy might be getting bored of MMA a little bit too. I think he's lost a little bit of the passion, and he's afraid to admit it to himself. I'm not sure if that's the case or if he's just really lost that, that much starch.
After 3 rounds, we go to the scorecards. Here are the totals. Judge Carrillo scores at 29-28 for Tavares.
Here we go, split decision.
29-28 for Park. And Judge Colon scores at 29-28. Your winner by split decision, the Iron Turtle.
That should not have been a split decision. That would have been a horrible robbery. But this is what I'm talking about. Looking at the odds, Brad was a 25-1 underdog with like 30 seconds left in this fight. And they almost robbed him. Oh, I'd be pissed if I was Park. Winning the title, making millions of dollars, takes away your edge. We saw it in Rocky 3. Yep. Notice Izzy became more hesitant after the Gustafsson war.
Yeah, the game plan went pretty well.
Gustafsson?
But man, Tavares,
Alexander Gustafsson fought, are you talking about Alexander Gustafsson? He fought Jones.
I think in the second round, but he had a real good.
Yes, Jason, maybe you'll find a fossil this time around.
A round of applause, to be honest.
Yeah, no, it was a tremendous fight. In the first moments of round 1, you got caught by a 1-2. You hit the canvas.
Oh, Kelvin Gastelum, I'm sorry. Yeah, that did take a lot out of him. That was, I want to say that was Fight of the Year, wasn't it? That year?
I was like, shit.
It was. I remember it was on the same card as Dustin Poirier and Max Holloway, which was another candidate for Fight of the Year. Can't spell his name. No worries, man. Yeah, I'll show you. It's just like it sounds.
I really want a ranked opponent, but if the UFC doesn't give me that, man, make it a money fight.
Well, listen, congratulations.
Make it a money fight. Yeah, get that money. Smart on him. If you're not going to give me a ranked opponent, give me a money fight.
That can remember the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's what it's all about anyways, right? All right, main event is here, guys, and I think Brandon Royval is a live dog in this one.
That had rounds 1 and 2 for Tavares.
Okay, who the fuck scored this for Tavares? It was Junichiro Camillo. That guy's a shitty judge too. My God, how can you suck at your job that bad?
Live inside the UFC Apex.
All right, flyweight main event, Brandon Royval, Tatsuro Taira.
Is presented by Bud Light.
Taira's a minus 310 at the moment. Brandon Royval plus 250. I think there might be value there. I also like the over-under. I like over 3.5. Over 3.5 is minus 145. Let's get the fighters up, though, and then we'll go through the breakdown. I mean, I know Taira is good, but I mean, Royval is the #1 contender, and I don't really have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with him being the #1 contender. Like, he's really good. Not saying Taira is not, but I'm surprised that Royval is that big an underdog. Wonder if a lot of bets came in on him from the Asian world. You know, they like to bet. They've been doing it longer than us. They love gambling. Taira is undefeated, though, 16-0. All right, guys, let's start out by looking at the betting odds here. We'll get your guys' feedback in the chat here. Tavares is durable, but not the competitor he used to be. Mike usually able to decipher my first-grade spelling skills. Oh, spell check can't help. It's tough on names, man. All right, so Taira minus 310 favorite, plus 250 underdog on Royval. If any of you guys see any opportunities you think on the betting here too, feel free to chime in. Total rounds on this over 3.5 is minus 145. I like that. I know Taira is a tough dude. He hits hard, but Brandon Royval is tough and can take a lot of shots. So I know a lot of people think Taira is like the next Takanori Gomi. He might be. Kind of looks like him too. But let's look at Brandon Royval first. 16-7, 13 wins coming by way of finish, including 9 submissions and 4 knockouts. Been finished twice, 1-1 in those fights. Only 3-5 when it goes to decision, though. His last fight, he won a split decision over Brandon Morono. Before that, of course, he lost in his title bid against Alexander Pantoja. Won 3 in a row before that. Nasty submission of Matt Snell. First round knockout of Matthias Nicolau. And I was a little surprised he struggled so much against Bontorin. But then, of course, he lost again to Alexander and Brandon. But he's beaten Kai Kara France, Tim Elliott. Like, he's a tested dude. And let's go to Taira, just 24 years old, 16-0. Man, what a future this guy could have, though, at only 24. 12 of those wins coming by way of finish. 7 submissions, 5 knockouts, 4-0 when it goes to the cards. Let's look at some of the fighters that he's beaten. 6 fights in the UFC so far. Knocked out, well, he won knee injury, but technically TKO against Alex Perez his last time out. Knocked out Carlos Hernandez. Submitted Jesus Aguilar. Submitted CJ Vergara. By far his biggest test here. Had a lot of fights and a lot of finishes over there in Shudo in Tokyo. Records be damned. I mean, Brandon Royval has walked through the fire. Tatsuro Taira has never faced anybody at the level or with the experience of Brandon Royval. I like Royval in this fight at plus 245. If I'm betting on this fight, I'm taking the underdog, plus 245. Brandon Royval. Let's put a poll up and see what you guys think, though. Taira's a grappling machine. Going to be a tough one to call because Royval is so good. Learn how to speak drunken charge. Yep. If any of you guys watch The Deer Hunter, I haven't watched it in many years. Going to watch it with my wife tonight. It's still hold up. Never seen it. Drive grammar junkies crazy. Taira's... Should I cash out? Suggest no. Me too, and all my teachers growing up. Remember, I've been drinking since I was 13. Darren, it's a classic. If viewers can peel cell phones off their head long enough to follow it, let it ride. I don't know. I know what Deer Hunter is. I don't think I know. Hell yeah, man, I will. Royval must be good to beat Morono. Yeah, he's very good. Came out a couple of years ago after Deliverance with De Niro. If you were looking at a lot of money, like $1,000 instead of 100, just unknown, like if it was me, say I could cash out at like 700 or ride up for 1,000, I would definitely cash out. But I mean, since you're only talking about 100, what's your cash out? Like 65 probably or less? Yeah, I see letting it ride. I would let it ride for $100. $100, that's a couple of good meals at a good restaurant or something. Phil says, I got Royval. Yeah, I just feel like the odds makers are off on this one. I mean, I'm not saying Taira can't win. I just think 3-1 favorite, minus 315 favorite for Taira is disrespectful against Royval. It's like 100, so it's whatever. ODB, like Old Dirty Bastard. I'll bet I Like It Raw, best walkout song this year. Yeah, it probably is.
Royval looking to hold on to that top contender spot tonight against the undefeated prospect on the other side.
Personally, I think the most dangerous thing about Royval is his mindset.
Well, I mean, his nickname is the Raw Dog now. Hell yeah, ODBs, Rob. Oh yeah, gotta love Wu-Tang Clan. They have one of my favorite walkouts. Protect Your Neck is probably my favorite song for them for walkouts, but that's a good one. All right, Royval to win inside the distance, plus 600. Taira to win inside the distance, just minus 105. I don't know. Fights are hard to pick, but there's a lot of things about odds on a lot of different areas that just seem wrong on this fight. Oh, we still got Method of Victory open. Oh, it's just exact Method of Victory, though. All right, Brandon Royval, 8 years older at 32, 2 inches taller at 5'9". Taira have a 2-inch reach advantage. Taira just 1 of 5 undefeated active flyweights. I think his streak comes to an end tonight. If he goes out there and starches Brandon Royval, everybody in the division should be terrified. I don't know if that's going to happen, though. Wu-Tang forever. Yep. Wu-Tang's awesome. Baby, I got your money. All right, judges. Sal Diamato, Chris Lee, Ron McCarthy. So that should affect your betting. No Junichiro, no Adelaide Bird. Jason Herzog is the referee for this one. I feel like he's pretty solid. Does Taira not look a little bit like Takanori Gomi too, though? I want to see him come out with blue hair. The Fireball Kid. Shimmy, shimmy, yes, King James. All right, out of the blue corner, a minus 305 from Okinawa, Japan. Undefeated at 16-0, presenting the number 5 ranked flyweight in the world, Tatsuro Taira. Oh, and I mixed up the S and R in his name here. Don't come after me, Tatsuro. And out of the red corner at plus 245, underdog out of Denver, Colorado. 16 wins against 7 losses, presenting the number 1 ranked flyweight in the world, Brandon Raw Dog Royval. Return to the 36 Chambers, a great album. One of the best albums ever, yes. You know what I played a lot when I was younger, though, was Wu-Tang Chronicles. And I don't know if it's considered an EP. It's a long album, but like when you look in their discography, it's never mentioned. It's never listed. But I swear, it was like a full-length CD. And I really liked that one. All right, round 1. Here we go. No touch of gloves. There might have been before. Taira's just got so much power, but Royval's got a lot of experience. Oh, it'll be 24 years old again. I'm almost double that. Both guys pretty tentative early. Taira just looking for a spot. He's looking for Royval to go first so he can land that counter right hand. He almost went for it there. Royval missed that head kick. Low leg kick there from Taira. Today's hood rap doesn't compare. No, the rap compared to 90s, early 2000s rap. It's not the same. Oh, good body kick there from Royval. Taira catches it, though. Royval fighting this takedown. This is going to be a big moment, possibly, for Royval. Let's go to the live odds. Of course, definitely rooting for Royval because Unknown's got some money on it. Oh, big right hand down the pipe from Taira. And odds pretty much where they started at so far. Old enough to remember Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5. Definitely seen the videos, James. Good low leg kick there from Taira. You want to go back and watch some cheese? Go back and watch MTV Jams, the old show from early 90s, late 80s, early 90s. Looked like Royval slightly caught Taira with that head kick, just grazed him. Good left hand there from Royval in a 1-2. Yeah, you don't just come in here at 24 years old, Tatsuro Taira, and walk over Brandon Royval. Got to pay your dues, son. Oh, good left hand there from Royval and the push kick to the body. And we got to get Unknown that money. Good body kick from Royval. Oh, great combination with the hands. Brandon Royval seems to be outboxing Taira. I think he should do more of it. Be careful with the kicks because Taira's caught a few of them. There's another good combination from Royval. I would not be shocked if Royval finishes Taira early. And that's totally against the odds. Good elbow there from Royval. And odds already to even. Look at that. Minus 115 apiece. Oh, good left hook there from Royval. Minute and a half left to go in the first round. Good body kick and a spinning back fist from Royval. Brandon definitely winning this first round. Good body kick there. On straight left down the pipe. I think Royval just needs to continue to be cautious. You know, pick his shots like he's doing right now. And, oh, Taira knocked him off balance. There's a right hook and a left hand. And Taira tackling Royval. He wants to make this a wild fight. Royval wants to slow it down, use his experience. Let's see if he can get... Oh, he can't get Taira's arms off. And Taira pulls Royval to the ground. Royval working on a heel hook. I would probably throw that down unless you're doing that for defensive purposes. I don't think you're going to get that heel hook, Brandon. I don't know. He's ranking on it, though. He definitely made Taira adjust. And now Taira is up. Oh, big left hook there for Taira. Combination from Royval, and there's the end of the first. Wow. Who remembers the rap group Alcoholics, the Liquid Crew? Never heard of them. Only song when I'm drunk. Is sick. The beat has beer cans and bottles opening. It's always a metalhead, but my crew dabbled into anything with a worthy beat or jingle. Appreciate anything from bluegrass to thrash. Me too, man. Just Unknowns is my god. Royval up to a plus 100. Even now.
Bro, you are too fast for this motherfucker.
I agree. Here's Corner saying you are too fast for this motherfucker. Use your hands. I think Royval just needs to make this a boxing match, not a kickboxing match, because he's getting those kicks caught. A boxing match. Keep Taira from grabbing you. Don't try to wrestle. Don't try to kick. Strictly boxing. I Love Metal 2. I was raised around a nightclub that played all genres of music. 3 different rooms. Nice. All right, 10-9 to Royval. The first. Oh, what a big right hook from Taira. And another one to start the second here, though. Wow. Good body kick from Royval. Taira all of a sudden a minus 425 favorite. Brandon Royval. Brandon Royval plus 500. Jump on that right now. Good left to the body from Taira. Oh, good shot there from Royval, but Taira's got the back. And he's up against the fence. Oh, man, he spins him around. Royval's very good, though. I have a feeling that Vegas overreacted to this takedown and submission attempt from Taira. Oh, big shots here, though. He does have Royval in trouble. Taira on the back. Royval rolls. Not sure he got himself in any better position. Taira's got hooks in. Well, he actually does because Taira can't strike him as much from here. What's up, Chris Chimu? Hello, sir. Good to see you in here, man. Even dig some rave tripping tunes. Midnight Special show from 73 to 81. Had rock groups on. Midnight Special. Way that old. I never was in the Midnight Special. I was born in 78. Oh, man, Taira turning Royval over. This could be trouble for Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Come on, let's go, Brandon. You can do it. Just be patient here, Brandon. I think he can escape this. I would have jumped on Brandon a moment ago when he was plus 500. Like let's fucking go. Plus, give me a Royval at plus 500 right now. Of oldies from 40s and 50s, 60s classic rock. 70s. I can't really get into the 40s. I'm not a big fan of the 50s stuff, but start with the 60s. Oh, what is he? Is he going for a twister? I think Taira's going for a twister.
To stop Royval from being able to get any leverage on twisting him.
And he uses that power half to drag him back.
Oh, what a move there from Taira. I mean, he's just like a boa constrictor on Royval right now. Royval's just got to think about survival. Like, get this guy off if you can. Get through the round. And Taira, you see him looking at his corner. That's one of those things. Usually when a fighter's that young, a lot of times they're not mature enough to take instruction from their corner to really slow down and think about the moves. But he's kind of got a perfect combination of, jump on guys, show that speed, but then, slow down and analyze the situation. Still don't think Royval should have ever been a 5-1 underdog in this fight. I think he won the first round. Oh, I forgot to close the poll. Oops. End poll. 64% of you had Royval. Oh, man. Taira on top here. See if Royval can escape. He scrambles. There's a good scramble. He had a leg. Oh, Taira spins to the back quickly, though. And Royval gets up. He's going to end up with a backpack. Decides not to there. Keep that chin up there, Royval. Protect your neck. Call this fight going this way so far. Dude, it's all over the place. Tablet crashing. Got to switch over. Hey, that lasted for quite a while, though. And Royval going for that heel hook again, which at least causes Taira to retreat. Oh, what an elbow from Royval. And they are back up with seconds left in the second round. What an escape from Brandon Royval. And let's go into the corner of Brandon Royval.
Okay? Listen to Alex here.
Again, family text me checking in on me because they know I get super drunk, deal with life the way I know. Japanese are all about respect. That's why I listen to his corner's elders. Yes, very much so, yeah.
If we go to the ground, you guys counter him with the two, boxing heavy, kicking only to the
I don't know about that respect things, García.
You're running this kid. Let's just not give our back and fight the grips.
That's what we hear in the States. All right, definitely.
Put it on this kid here.
That one definitely went to Taira.
It's an early special 2 p.m. Eastern.
I think it's an even fight. And anybody who jumped on Royval at plus 500, I think that was a great bet. Sink in tomorrow morning when I'm sober. The first hour I'm awake. I was always into the Doors, Pink Floyd, yep, Skinner, Crosby, Stills, Nash. Music of that sound. Good one, too, there from Taira. Depends on what I'm doing. If I'm, like, full speed, like, working out, it's Metallica, Kill 'Em All, it's Pantera. Good left hand there from Taira. Megadeth, Black Sabbath. if I want to chill, yeah, Pink Floyd, Simon and Garfunkel. Black Sabbath sometimes kind of works for both. Good combination there from Royval. 420 left here in the third. Good left hand from Brandon. Good right hand there from Taira. Yeah, I'm a huge Doors fan, though, Jim. I listen to the Doors while I'm doing anything. I mean, the biggest sin of their career is that they don't have more albums, that Jimmy Morrison died so early. Oh, good right elbow there from Taira and a good straight right from Royval. What's your favorite Doors album, Jim? I honestly think mine might be The Soft Parade, and I might be the only person you'll ever meet. I really like that album, though. Good left hand from Brandon. Me too, Jim. Bob Dylan and Marley. I do like some Dylan. I never got into Marley, but I haven't listened to him since I started marijuana. Good right hook there from Royval and a straight right. Oh, big left hook from Brandon Royval. I said he's gonna outbox Taira. Good right uppercut there from Royval. Straight right from Taira. Left hook from Royval. Now Brandon keeps this a boxing match. I really like his chances. Another good right hook and a right uppercut from Royval. Oh, what a combination. Brandon Royval, Taira's hurt. And Brandon's putting the foot on the gas. Taira tackling the leg here. Comes the hammer fist from Royval. Royval's just got to be careful that Taira doesn't take him to the ground. He maybe should have pushed away there. That was an unnecessary chance. Oh, Royval goes for the takedown. Pushing Taira down. This is dangerous when you're dominating like this. Taira is hurt badly, I think, though. And Taira doing everything he can to get this to the ground. Royval hits him with some more hammer fists. There's, two right uppercuts on the left hook. Now he digs to the body with right hooks. And Taira knows no other way than to move forward and continue throwing punches. This kid doesn't know how to take a step back. And I think he just fell down. I'm not sure if he fell or if he wanted Royval to chase him to the ground. Oh, big left hook from Royval. Look at this from Taira. He's still going for the heel hook as he's almost out. Brandon Royval punishing Taira here in the third round. And now Royval's got hooks in. Oh, what a victory that would be for Brandon to get a submission over Tatsuro Taira. And he's got the armbar. Taira spins out of it. How did he get out of that? What are Tatsuro Taira's limbs made out of? Jello? That was ridiculous. And now Taira's got the back. What a back and forth battle. Taira's still got to be hurt here, though, but I think that was a mistake for Royval. I don't know why he went to the ground there. He had him hurt so badly. I think he would have finished him. Hendrix and Primus or Grateful Dead, Doors, or even Pink Floyd, but I'm tripping on acid and mushrooms. Oh, Primus is awesome, too. Yeah, Soft Parade is my favorite, too, homie. Then LA Woman. Hey, I knew you were a good Mad Damon stuff. Oh, man, Taira under the chin. I thought he might have that for a minute. This is so close. 20 seconds left in the third. Taira is cranking on this. Can Royval escape? 15 seconds left in the third. He might pass out. Is he sleeping? Nope, he just hit him. 7, 6, 5. Oh! Wow. What a fucking back and forth round. Like, are you kidding me? That was insane. Absolutely insane. What a fight. Wow. I mean, if this keeps going like this, I think we have a surefire candidate for Fight of the Year. This fight is fucking bonkers. Good left hand there from Taira to start the fourth, and they both land. I don't know who's more tired or hurt right now. Good low leg kick there from Taira. Right hand upstairs. Brandon Royval. Box, box, box. Do not go to the ground with this scary motherfucker. Royval plus 150 at the moment. I like it. This stream just went magical, so Jason. Dude, this fight just went magical, and Taira looking to rip Royval to the ground again one more time. And he does it. Man, this guy is so sick on the ground. It's insane. Like, he just sticks to you like super glue. And now he's got hooks in, and once again, he's got Brandon Royval's back. This is such a crazy fight. Oh my God, this is nutball Looney Tunes smoked out, right? OMFG, that scared me bad. This is insane. Love me some Guttermouth too. We got this, boys. I will survive. Yes, if you unscramble the lyrics, Mr. Mojo Rising, it spells Jim Morrison. I didn't realize that. Pretty good, Jim. Oh, and Taira flips him over. Royval's still surviving here, though. This is just such a battle. And Taira looking for the rear naked choke here, but Royval, I think Royval's okay here. He's got his arm and his shoulder in here blocking it. I don't think he's going to get this. Oh, and he just turned to his right instead of his left. So I think he could have transitioned into an armbar on that left side. Oh, he's just going to go back to the strikes, though. What a fight. And win or lose, Tatsuro Taira at 24 years old. I mean, what a career this guy has ahead of him. And J Dig, thank you, J Dig, with the super chat. Big elbow there from Taira from the top. Getting us the $17 on the day. That's a second donation from J Dig. Thank you, sir. And Taira lands a knee to the body here from this angle. This is such a weird angle. I'm not sure that he's really going for anything. I think he might be taking a little rest here for a moment. Yeah, this fight is just nuts. Hooks in for Taira. Oh, and Jim with the $5 super chat. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate it, my man. And Taira just holding Brandon Royval to the ground in this round, feet to the fire. And I had Royval up 2-1 coming into this. Thank you, Jim. Premium member Jim. And 22 on the night. I love it. Well, since our time clock isn't working, we're just going to move the donations up so everybody's included. Oh, and Royval flips him. Oh, Taira on top at the end. Wow. What a banger.
Yeah, I know. We're in a 2-2 fight. This is a 2-2.
My man, Magic Ninja. Or am I also a juggalo if you don't know?
We are going to get busy with our boxing, and we're going to melt him with our hands, all right?
Agreed. Brandon Royval, that's what I've been saying. Brandon Royval's corner. We're going to use our boxing. Yes, sir. Box, box, box.
Breathe. Okay. Get water. Tatsuro's last. That's the last. One last round.
It is the 5th and final round. 2 rounds apiece. Brandon Royval. Tatsuro Taira. Let's fucking go! Left hand from Royval to start the 5th. Oh, my dogs are barking after that one. They did not like that. Oh, Taira floored him there for a second. 38-38. Oh, there's a couple of good left hands from Royval. His corner told him, let's box. Like I said, I agree. Let's box. Oh, what a combination. Body and head from Brandon Royval. Fight of the night. Absolutely. Wicked clowns, Robert. Wow, this fight has been, both of these guys had looked like they were going to finish this fight at any moment. You see significant strikes, though, 106-39 in favor of Royval. Good right hand there from Taira. Of course, Taira had dominant rounds on the ground, making this fight pretty even, but odds have Brandon Royval a plus 500 right now. Oh, big right hand from Taira. And minus 810 for Taira. That is weird. Definitely fight of the night. Dude, this could be a candidate for fight of the year. So a second time we've had the opportunity to get Brandon Royval at plus 500. Now Taira in dominant north-south position. Royval working his way along the fence. He's got to watch his neck here. And Taira pushing off the fence here. Man, these guys are exhausted and just the mat covered in blood. What a war. And Royval works his way up, and he takes Taira down, slams him down. What a weird... Oh, man, look for hooks there. Taira's exhausted. Royval's exhausted. Oh, what a shot there from Royval, and they're back to the center of the cage, and here we go once again. Left hand down the pipe for Royval. There's another left hand for Brandon. 2 minutes left in the 5th. And the right uppercut from Royval. A 1-2 from Taira. Blood streaming from his face. And Brandon with another 1-2. There's a left hook from Royval. And Royval peppering Taira with shots. What a back and forth war. Taira going for the knockdown or for the takedown here. Brandon, you gotta get away from that dude. Get away from him. Like I said, he is like super glue. And back to the center of the cage. 120. What a head kick from Brandon Royval. And a right hand from Taira. And here we go again. Back and forth. Huge combination from Royval. Oh, and Taira floors Royval with the shot. There's a left hook from Royval. And Royval pulling a guillotine. Royval can get the guillotine here. Are you kidding me? He's on top with the belt. And Taira is out. But Royval jumping right back on him. What a back and forth fight. Absolute insanity here. Just seconds left. Can Brandon Royval get him? Oh, and he is beating Taira like a drum to the bell. He's got an arm. And there it is. What a fight. Both fighters think they won. Both fighters could have won. As I mentioned, Brandon Royval, you could have jumped on him at a plus 500 just a moment ago. I think that's ridiculous. I gave that round to Brandon Royval, 48-47. Brandon Royval in my fight of the year to this point. That fight had everything. It had back and forth strikes. It had deep submission attempts. It had fast transitions on the ground. Absolutely incredible fight. Wicked Clown, fight of the night. Yes, add 5 to my tally, Chef Johnson. Oh, Chef Johnson. Sorry, I missed the super chats. LFG, what a match. Yes, it was, sir. Thank you, Chef Johnson. Getting us up to $27 on the night, $10 from Chef Johnson. Appreciate that, and I know the wife will appreciate it. So we're going to Disney World next week. Sucks I missed this. Sounds like a banger. Hope Taira wins for IROC.
Give him the first loss of his career. Taira hoping to move to 17.
Really enjoyed the stream, everybody. I will be back.
See how the judges saw it.
Well, thank you, Smoked Out MMA. Look forward to seeing you.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 incredible rounds
Bet
of
Dana's
action,
shitting and grinning after that one.
Judge Sal D'Amato scores at 48-47 for Taira. Judge Chris Lee, 48-47, Royval. And Judge Ron McCarthy scores it 48-47. Your winner by split decision, Brandon
Royval pulls it out by 1 point. What a fight. What an absolute war. Tatsuro Taira, the first defeat of his young career, but at 24 years old, man, is that kid's future bright. Brandon Royval, is he looking at another title shot?
Was ridiculous. Is that what you expected?
Disney, that is awesome. Yes, me and my wife have never been to Disney World, and we're going to get to go, yeah.
Taira, you're the fucking man. Taira, you ever need a place to train? Anytime you're in Colorado, you need anything, a ride, a fucking anything, I'm there for you. You're going to become a champion, and I hope I can help you one day, bro.
It was back and forth the entire time. Obviously, you were having success with the striking. He was getting you down and taking you back. In the fifth round, the final round, I mean, it was an absolute war.
Yeah, man. I didn't expect it. I 100% thought I was going to be out of there in the first 2 minutes. I ain't even going to fucking lie. That being said, it's humble lessons learned, humble lessons learned. That kid will be a fucking champion, and I swear to God, I'll do anything to help him become that one day.
Well, he was 16-0 coming in here. You're the first man to defeat him.
Yeah, he's an absolute animal.
What do you want next?
Hey, anything. Anybody if you need a backup for the Edmonton fight, I'll fight either one of those motherfuckers. I beat everybody in the fucking top 5. I have a win over everybody in the top 5. I get that fucking title shot next. I'll be the backup. Kaya Sakura, I'm going to Japan. I'm taking that shit.
Royval calling everybody out.
Title shot next. That's the only fucking discussion. I beat everybody in the top 5 of the fucking division. Who the fuck else?
Good shit, yes.
Congratulations.
Damn, Brandon Royval, that is a pumped up dude. He earned every one of those F words on ESPN, too. It's a good thing it's not back in the day when they had to pay $1 million for each one of those, though.
In Las Vegas, what a performance. Here are the scorecards.
So, Sal Diamato had it 48-47 Taira, while Chris Lee and Ron McCarthy had it 48-47 for Royval. Hey, good job, Chris Lee. You're becoming a better judge. He used to be so bad. Good shit, yes. Like I said, we will do Tuesday night Contender Series. Still, I'm not sure how much more will be on the channel other than that this week. Prepping for our trip, like I said. But let's take some calls if anybody's interested in calling in. 425-791-8730. That is the number, and what a fight. Like, am I crazy, or is that our fight of the year so far?
One of the 3 scorecards, Chris Lee and Ron.
I know Max Holloway's got to have the knockout of the year against Gaethje.
Back-to-back victories in 2024. Over 5 rounds against Brandon Morono. Taking the 0 from Tatsuro Taira. Calling for a title shot, and then showing a heaping dose of respect for his opponent tonight, saying Tatsuro Taira will be a champion one day. On the other side, you got to take your hat off, Michael, to Tatsuro Taira.
It was a really good fight. Yes, it was.
What it did for his career, you would think.
He's 24 years
All right. I wouldn't worry too much about UFC next week. You got that big PFL card. You do have Hernandez and Michelle Pereira. Jason Kagan, what's up?
Hey, Mikey, as a representative of the Lollipop Guild, I'd like you to stop bringing up the Holloway knockout of Justin Gaethje. The handful of retarded motherfuckers across the world, I want you to stop bringing that shit up. You understand me? I will bring down an unholy fire upon you. A UN binding resolution. I will fuck you up.
Oh, I love it. Bring it on.
Shit. I don't know who the fuck showed up to fight Max Holloway that night, but it sure as shit wasn't Justin fucking Gaethje. It was like the same motherfucker that inhabited Colby Covington's fucking body for the what was it? Leon Edwards? Now, who did Covington lose to the first time other than Usman? Who was his first loss after Usman?
Oh, I know you're talking about her, and it's not a very memorable guy. It's a weird one.
That might have been Leon.
Was it named Marquardt? Yeah, maybe it was. It could have been Leon.
No, it was fucking Leon.
All right, the champ. Who would have known?
I think it was Leon, but Covington didn't show up. And Gaethje didn't show the fuck up.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're deep divers, like the cave diver fucking Donald Cowboy motherfucking Cerrone. But what I am saying is you repeatedly bringing up the Max Holloway knockout. My retarded brethren, Justin Praise Jesus, perfect 8-pound, 6-ounce blonde hair, blue-eyed baby Jesus, fucking Gaethje. It's starting to really piss me the fuck off.
Well, hopefully we get a rematch and we can get it all settled.
Fuck that shit. I'm not giving him another chance. We are not doing that. Listen, you hear that ding? That's the wife messaging me. Wanting to know what a grown man is doing calling another grown man in a fucking other time zone. You're in another time zone. I am time traveling with this fucking phone call. I am violating the noise ordinances of my fucking town because it's 1 minute after 9, and this motherfucker keeps on bringing up the Gaethje knockout by the skinny 145-pounder from the fucking islands. Mana, Shama, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Big dicks in your ass are bad for your health. Get your colon checked.
Jason Kagan, everyone. And hey, shouldn't be happy there's a new candidate for Fight of the Year, so we can stop talking about, that fight. Oh, Adam from Allen. I think Justin beats Max. I agree. Probably. Agree, Greg. Most of the time. Oh, that was hilarious. Man, great night of fights, everybody. From a championship fight, undisputed boxing championship fight that could have went either way. Karate combat last night. Man, we might not be the biggest crew in the world. I don't know why we don't dry numbers like MMA holes and different things. Maybe I don't have all the cool graphics and all the cool soundboard shit that they do and stuff, but we have a damn good time, don't we, guys? I know I have a damn good time. Good to see a few new faces in here tonight. Shout outs to Smoked Out MMA and Just Unknown. Congratulations on your win on a split decision. Hitting a 9-leg parlay. That is not easy to do. Thoughts and prayers out to Robert Kerrigan and his family. The drunken charge. Robert, just pray for healing in your family. And you get some better luck over there, man. Been called during the week. Jim says, good times for sure, Mike and fam. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I think the wife probably wants to see me today, though. Maybe eat some dinner with me. I don't know. As always, I love you. I respect you. And I'll see your fine asses Tuesday for Dana White Contender Series.